Good morning, it's Linz. I just finally finished my New York Travel Journal, so I wanted to come on and share it with you guys. This one took me a long time, and I even had to work on it. We lost power for like 34 hours, so I worked on this by candlelight even. So this is the Archer and Olive. It's a pretty big book. These are nice journals. My friend Jules got this for me. So let's get right into it. So on the cover, one of my friends actually gave this to me. She said it came on like a shampoo bottle set or something, but it has all the, the New York stuff on here. So I just glued that on there. And so opening up, since this trip was for my 40th birthday, I just kind of dedicated the opening page for it, with a map of New York. You'll see lots of stickers, and you guys know I save everything, so menus, business cards, anything I can get, any sort of souvenir I can get, I saved. So I just did some coloring around the edges. I wanted to make this pretty bright and fun, and those were the candles from my birthday cake. So this is scrapbook paper I just cut down, and it just says hello 40. Kaba's gift for my 40th birthday was an all-expense paid 6-night trip to New York City at a hotel in Times Square. So here's our boarding passes, and that's Kaba and I getting ready to board. And I just write about how my dad took us to the airport and we got coffee and stuff waiting to board. And you'll just see lots and lots of stickers and fun stuff in here. So little hidden gems throughout too. So this is when we landed, and that's the New York skyline. And I just did my journaling on this little New York paper. And then this was like a advertisement. They're redoing LaGuardia, so I took one of those. And this is the room key from our hotel. It was the Intercontinental Hotel in Times Square. Our room number, and then you just pull this out and there's a picture. This is the view from our room. Our room had like windows all around. It was amazing. It was unbelievable. So, and then just some washi that one of you beautiful souls sent me. Some more journaling, and then this is a picture of Times Square. This is where the ball drops, so I wanted a picture of that. I don't really care for this page. I don't like the taxi paper, but whatever, I can fix it. So this is explaining, after we got to the room and kind of unpacked, we went for a walk into Times Square, and this guy sold us a CD. When he found out we were from Michigan, he's like, oh, I'm from Kalamazoo, just to get Kaba to buy his CD. But I wrote about how it turns out he's actually from New York, so he lied to us. But anyway, and then we just ate at Red Lobster. And this is the view at night from our room. It looks like something out of a movie. It was unbelievable, just absolutely beautiful. And I woke up early the next morning, and I was just in awe. It was unbelievable, and took a while to wake Kaba up, but once we got up and got going, we went out exploring. So it was strange. We were there May 1st through May 7th, I think. So this is Sunday. This is our first full day. And this just shows that Broadway is back here, but because of COVID, it was a ghost town, you guys. It was kind of creepy. It was eerie. There was, of course, none of the theaters were open. The souvenir shops were closed. Even the restaurants closed down in Times Square. So, yeah, it was kind of eerie. And you guys know from my last 2 journals, I've always dreamt about going to see Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. And I just write about here, it says, since this trip was to celebrate me turning 40, Kaba actually agreed to get tickets to Phantom for me. And of course he did, during a worldwide pandemic when Broadway is shut down. So maybe next time, Linz. But this is a postcard of all the Broadway shows, and there's me outside of Phantom. And of course I had to get a pamphlet about it. So one day, I promise, I'm gonna go see it again. So here we are in Times Square. We're having a famous New York City pretzel. They weren't very good, you can tell by my face. But we were just killing time before the stores opened. So And here we're just writing about how we went to the center of Times Square and we sat up on these stairs where, you know, people usually sit for performers and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And Times Square was pretty eerie too. It was kind of empty except for all the taxis and I think they call them rickshaws. And then we went to M&M World in Times Square, and this paper is glittery. I don't know if you can tell, but this layout was fun. So I picked up this postcard there. I love it. And I picked up an extra one, so I'll be sending that out. And I love this store. It's 3 levels of nothing but M&M souvenirs. It's amazing. And then we went to Hershey's World in Times Square. And this is one of those reusable bags. I just cut it down to use in my journal. And we went to a souvenir shop. Oh, in this picture, I was kind of embarrassed. I wanted a picture of Kaba and I without our masks on, but as soon as I pulled it down, I got yelled at by the security guard, so I was embarrassed and angry. I don't like being yelled at, so I wrote about that. And then the souvenir shop where we got, I finally got my I Love New York hoodie for really cheap. It was a great store to shop at, so. And then we got pizza on the way back to the hotel room. So I have the menu and I took a picture of our pizza. And then we went back to the hotel room and took a nap. But later that night we went out to a pub. We went, they had a rooftop bar. So we sat up here and it's just great city views. It was amazing. It was a really good night. And then we hung out in Times Square at night. It just hits different with the lights and it's just, oh, I love it. And then Monday, we went to this place called Vanilla Gorilla. I just wanted to go because of the name. But I'm enjoying my iced coffee, and I like the spread because that's my favorite color, and that's the hoodie I got. And then we went to Rockefeller Center, and this opens here. So here's the black and white cookie that I finally tried. And there's Kaba at Subway, and then us holding hands walking down the street. So that was a kind of fun flip out. And then this police officer right here, she was so kind. She actually walked us to Paper Source in the basement because I couldn't remember how to get down there. So she legit just walked us. It was amazing. I've never met a more kind police officer. And then I just took a photo of this up those stairs as Jimmy Fallon. So I thought that was really cool. And my new favorite photo of us, I love it. That before I ruin it. So this is Tuesday, May 4th. We took the subway to Central Park. First we went to a mall. I forget the name of it. Oh, Columbus Circle Shops. So it was like these bougie stores, and they had a huge Moleskine store, but it was closed. I was so bummed. So this just writes about our ride on the subway and going to that mall. And then here's Central Park. This was our first time in Central Park. So I was just amazed at how green and pretty it was, and the horse and carriages, and there's Kaba. And then that's me on this pretty bridge. It was so beautiful there. And then this is an old postcard of Central Park. This is from like 1859 or something. I thought that was cool. And then here's the official Central Park map. So that opens up. And then later that night, we went to Times Square, and I always wanted to get a caricature of us, so we paid it. It was like $50, ridiculous, but there it is. And I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hilarious. Like, he totally flipped us around. Like, he's got me all skinny and curvy and beautiful, and then he's got Kaba all chunky, and we had a good laugh over that. So, and then I took Kaba for his first boba tea, and then we went to Krispy Kreme in Times Square and checked it out. It's pretty neat. And then this is Wednesday, May 5th. We woke up and got coffee at St. Kilda Coffee. It was like a punk rock coffee shop, like 80s New York punk rock. It was pretty cool. And then we had a really good Indian food at this little hole in the wall. And then we went to Dylan's Candy Bar. This spread is so colorful in person. It's not showing up as bright on the camera, but this was fun. So these are all the candy bars we bought. And I used my gummy bear washi. And this is actually the gift bag. I just cut it up. and I put like a kid in a candy store, and I was just so happy to be there. It was so colorful and happy, and they had like vintage candies and everything you could dream of. So, but of course, because of COVID, the restaurant was closed. We couldn't eat there, so that was disappointing. But and then we went to Carlos Bakery in Times Square, and I finally got my rainbow cake with strawberry frosting. So it was like another birthday cake for me. Kava got that for me. So yeah, this was the box that came in. I just cut it up. I took a business card, and I love this spread. It's so perfect, and it's something I'll never forget. It was just so beautiful and delicious, and I love it so much. Thursday was our last full day. We just kind of hung around the hotel room. We were waiting for Kava's uncle to come visit us. This was the hanger on the door. I took it. I don't think they'll mind, but it had the Chrysler building on it, so I wanted it. The Intercontinental New York Times Square. That was from a box of cookies. And then Friday is the day that we left. And this is Kava just kind of, you know, taking it all in one last time. We were both kind of sad to leave. It went so fast. But I'm just reiterating here that I am definitely a city girl. I love New York. This is our third time there, and there's still so much more to see. So hopefully one day we'll be back. And then this is our boarding passes to come home to Detroit. Lots of writing, stickers, postcards, another map of the Manhattan bus system. So, and then here I did a collage of everything I collected, all the stickers. This is a bag I cut up from the shop in Times Square. And our Metro cards that we use to get on the subway. And I did this spread I wanted to use up my stuff, and I love New York, obviously, so yeah. And then one of you beautiful souls sent me a package of New York City stamps. They're like legit mail stamps. Not legit, but they're, you know, for decorative purposes. So I just glued them all on here. I love this spread too. They're really neat. They're all different. There's like 20 different designs. And just one day can change anything. And there's Stewie's hair. That's cute. This blank space, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might do a little bit more journaling, but that's it. That's our 6 nights in New York City. And she turned out pretty thick. The binding is not doing too well, but I'm glad it has this elastic band here so I can keep it shut, and I'll just add it to my collection. So this is my New York Travel Journal number 3. Hopefully there'll be a number 4 in the next couple of years, but it's Kava's turn to pick where we go on vacation next. So I'm kind of excited to, you know, explore a new city. We'll see where we go, but this was fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.